Good morning. I hope you guys had a good first day. We are kicking off day 2 here in the art room or in my art studio. So yesterday you were to finish a visual for your altered book, 3 to 5 inches, about this size, something that we could put into your book that was hand drawn. Some of you messaged me and said that you worked on like a hand painted cover, which is awesome. Some of us completed extra drawings. Other people were saving images on their computer. So I love to get that feedback to hear what your progress has been. And if you're someone who just managed to do just that one drawing yesterday, that's okay too, because I know we're all kind of getting used to this distance learning, and I don't expect us to do extra if we don't have time. So today we are talking about what to do if we are not back to school to put this together into a book anytime soon. Okay, so some of you have reached out to me and said that you have forgotten your book at school, which is okay. So here's some options. If we have a little bit more time off and we need to continue kind of moving with this project and you don't have a book at home, here are your options. You could either find a new book, but I know for some of us it was a hard time getting the first one even. So you could find a book if you've got one around your house. But if not, I've kind of come up with a few things that we can use around our house to create a book, to create those pages. So the first thing that I thought of that you could create, my cat's chewing it over here, that you could create some pages out of is just some cardboard. Maybe you guys are getting some like Amazon deliveries, or you've got just some cardboard laying around the house. Use some of that to cut into these uniform kind of rectangles, and we can make these into pages. So you can design them, you can decorate them just as if they were these thick pages like in our book here. You'll notice that they're about the same thickness. In later videos, I'll show you how we can bind these together so that you can actually turn them like pages of a book. So this is an option for you, cardboard. Another option is if you don't have any cardboard around your house, you might have a grocery bag. So grocery bags are great because they're this thicker craft paper. I've cut some into some uniform rectangles. You could even glue 2 of these together so it's a little more substantial, but that could be a page for your altered book. Okay, so this is an option for you. Now to get that a uniform size, you can use a ruler, or what I did, which was easier, was I took a book, it could just be a regular old chapter book, I traced the size of the rectangle, cut that out, and then repeated the process for like 6 or 7 times to give me those couple of pages. So that's an option for you. And if you don't have either of those options, you might have a box of cereal lying around, or anything, any sort of food that comes in a box like this. This is great to be cut up. We cut along the side here. Open it up like that, and you've got all sorts of really great cardboard to use. Just a fun fact, a lot of you, believe it or not, have this kind of cardboard is your cardboard for your art book. So last summer I was collecting, I didn't have a lot of cardboard, so I was collecting like food boxes like this. So this is great for an art project, any art project, but especially for this project here. You can do the same process. Cut out a book page out of this cardboard here, and we're able to turn that into pages. So if you have some time today, you can, and you don't have your book and you want to be proactive about making pages, we can start to do that. Cardboard, paper, or for the rest of us who have our book, we'll be working on that today. So here's what I want you to do today. Your assignment for today is to create another handmade item for your book. Now it doesn't have to be a drawing, but it could be like a watercolor background. It could be this person printed off a bunch of little facts that they cut into strips. You could be working on that. What else? We've got some more hand-painted backgrounds. We've got some portraits. Again, I loved this page. I thought that was so creative. Another thing I did, so say you don't have a lot of art supplies at home, one thing I did on this page is I traced some circles and I just wrote some facts about my artist in those circles. It made it more visual and just something more interesting than just having little bullet points. So after you've done something for your book today, you will need to photograph today's progress and yesterday, what you did yesterday, and upload that into our discussion tab. So if you look on Canvas under the discussion tab, I've got exactly how to upload it, because I know sometimes it's kind of tricky getting photos off your phone onto the computer. So it walks you through how to upload your photo onto a discussion post. Don't forget to include both of those photos, what you did yesterday, what you're doing today. This will be the last day that we work on our altered book this week. We're doing a little scavenger hunt on Thursday, and that will continue into Friday. So today's the last day for the altered book for this week. We'll be doing something fresh when we get back together on Thursday. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video because I don't want it to get too long. But I miss you guys, and I'll talk to you on Thursday.